What's up guys, welcome to another FIFA Ultimate Team video, and today EA have released Player Moments Rafael Leao SBC for a 90 rated striker card in celebration of his debut goal against Fiorentina during the 2019-2020 campaign. So what we're going to do is we're going to see exactly what this card has to offer for us within game. Then we're going to check and see how much it costs to complete the SBC before finally talking about the best chem styles to use with this particular player. We'll start off with his work rates. He's got the high attack, low defense work rates, which I think is the best set of work rates you can get for a striker. Absolutely brilliant. His skill moves of 4 stars is great. His weak foot of 4 stars is good as well. He's also 6'2", which means he's going to be quite a monster in all fairness. In terms of his pace, fantastic. Acceleration of 97, sprint speed of 94. In terms of his shooting stats, he is very good where he needs to be, but does have some very poor stats within this section as well. So the attack positioning of 94, the finishing of 91, and the shot power of 93 are very good. Long shots of 74 is poor. Volleys and penalties are not very much better either. In terms of his passing stats, a little bit poor here as well, it has to be said. Vision of 85 is passable. His crossing of 76 is poor. Free kick accuracy of 71 is not great. His short passing of 82 is okay but not great. His long pass of 64 is terrible, and his curve of 88 is okay. In terms of his dribbling stats, the agility of 93 is very good. Balance of 73 is a little bit weak, it has to be said. Reactions of 90 are very good. His ball control of 93 is nice. His dribbling of 95 is nice. And that composure of 94 is a very good stat. In terms of defensive stats, his heading accuracy of 90 is good, but the rest of the stats are pretty dead. In terms of physical stats, jumping of 79 is alright. The stamina of 86 is good. Strength of 95 is fantastic. And the aggression of 73 is alright. Does contain the flare trait, which is good, and a couple of CPU traits that we probably don't care about. All in all, this card is a nice card, but does have some general setbacks, especially the balance is a key factor here, and his passing is definitely not very good either. It all comes down to how much this SBC is going to cost. Now, there are 2 squads required, and he's around for the next 4 and a bit days. The 2 squads are a Milan player in an 84 rated squad, 80 chemistry, and you get a premium mixed players pack. And a Portuguese player in an 85 rated squad, 75 chemistry, you get a prime electrum players pack in return. That's not too bad. You're probably looking at about 140k off the top of my head. Just checking Footbin right now. It's a little bit cheaper. You're looking at about 138k on PlayStation right now, and around about the 130k mark on Xbox currently, which I think is not the worst value for a player of this stature. He does have the high-low work rates. He does have the 4-star skill moves. He does have the 4-star weak foot, which is all very nice. He's got stats in the right places. However, there are some stats in places which are important where he's not very good, i.e. passing and that balance stat as well. Now, if you did decide to complete this SBC, there are 2 chem styles I'm going to be recommending. The first one is a sniper chem style. This is more just to improve him within the opposition box and give him a nice little boost to his dribbling stats as well. So in a plus 10 chemistry position, you'll see his attack positioning and finishing both max out to 99. He also gets a good boost in volleys, bringing it to an 88, and his penalties goes up to a 91. Doesn't see any changes within shot power, but 93 as a base stat is still very good. His long shots, however, being at a 74 does suck. In terms of his dribbling stats, he'll see his agility go up to a 99, his balance goes up to a 78, his reactions go up to a 95, his ball control becomes a 98, and his dribbling and composure stats both max out to 99s, which means he's going to be absolutely deadly within the opposition box, which I think is very, very good. Now, the other stat I'm probably going to recommend here is going to be an engine. The reason I recommend an engine is because of one thing. It turns one of his worst stats into a reasonable stat, which I think is very important. Also addresses some key issues with his passing as well. So what you're going to see in a plus 10 chemistry position is his pace completely max out, both going to be 99s for acceleration and sprint speed. His passing stats see some good boosts as well, with his vision becoming a 90, that crossing goes up to an 81, his free kick accuracy goes up to an 81, his short pass now becomes an 87, and his long pass becomes a 74. His curve will remain at an 88. In terms of his dribbling stats, his agility becomes a 98. The big boost here is to his balance, bringing it up to an 83. His reactions go up to a 95, his ball control goes up to a 98, his dribbling becomes a 99. His composure will stay at a 94, but I think generally speaking that is a very good stat. Now, he doesn't see any boost obviously to shooting here, but with his positioning already at a 94, finishing at a 91, and shot per out of 93, I think those are relatively alright stats, especially with his high level of composure as well. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I think this card is probably worth a little punt on. He's got some really nice stats, and with the right chem style could be very, very good indeed. I'd love to hear your comments of what you think about this particular player. Let me know if you're going to complete him. Let me know what chem style you think is going to work best with him as well. But until next time guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll check you guys out. Laters.